Hello, this is Tara, my Disney peeps, and I am going to show you how to use Pics, which is this site right here, connect with others in the pin collectors community. Before I start that, I would like to just say a word to the people of Sutherland Springs, Texas. My heart is hurting for you, and my prayers and thoughts go out to you. If you don't know, there's been another mass murder. This is inside a church in Sutherland, Texas. 26 dead so far. Other people wounded. So anyways, on to happier things. This is, I've already signed in because I didn't really want to put my, I hope this isn't too hard to read. This is how many right here. If you look at the page, the front page will look similar, but right up here, there will be where to sign in. And then when you signed in, the same place will tell you how many messages you have, which usually means how many offers of trades you have. And right now I have 35. So that is that. Now I have a pen, and I am going to look it up, since that's like one of the most important things. I'll show you the pen. It is the Toy Story Mania, which is my husband and I's favorite ride over in California Disney. I only have one hand because, whoops, I have the camera in my other hand. This is what it looks like on the inside. It's Mr. Potato Head. It's an adorable pen, and it's part of a series. So this is maybe something we want to look up. So we go to the search bar that is within the site. We are going to go right here. We're going to say Toy Story Mania. If you can see it. Okay. Toy Story Mania. And I'm only going to put that in simply because as a rule, there we go. As a rule, Pics likes things very perfect, but I want to make sure I get the right one. I don't think there's that many Toy Story Mania pins. And down here, we have the pins that are available that are from Toy Story Mania. So you look through this. And you will see some of the Toy Story Mania pins. There's a lot more than I thought. Okay, so we have more pages than I thought. Okay. My eyes are really bad. My glasses won't work through this, so I thought we would have hit it by now. We didn't. But we're working on it. I hope you guys can hear me because I'm in the back just trying to do this as well as I can. Another page has to come up. Like I said, this pen is called a hinged pen because it has the hinge that opens. Come on, guys. Up. Oh, that's gonna have to do it. There's a lot of Toy Story Mania pins. That's the last of them. So let's add to our, let's add pass holder. Okay, now if you see there, we've added the word pass holder. Toy Story Mania pass holder. And we're going to click and see what comes up. Okay, these are pass holder pins for Toy Story Mania. And there is our pin right here. So what you have now is the pin, a picture of the pin, both the pin when it's closed, and then as I showed you, the pen opened, which is Mr. Potato Head. Down at the bottom it says excuse me, pen number. Oh, I need to do it the other way. I need to learn that. Okay, pen number. It says DLR, that stands for Disneyland Resort. If it were a Walt Disney World, it would say WDW. If it were a Tokyo, it would say TDR, and so on and so forth. So then it says pass holder, Pixar collection, Toy Story Mania. So there's your pin. And the way you want to see, now this isn't going to tell you what it's worth, but if you go up, no, don't go up. If you click on the pen, it's going to show you who owns it, and I own one, and who has it, who wants it. 29 people want it, and who wants to trade. 14 people want to trade. It's a limited edition of 300. And then the other information is still there. Okay, now there's more information to be gleaned if you click on, there we go. If you click on the information, you click on the pen, it gives you some more information. And a lot of it is what we already know. And here's the whole page. Now, kind of an important part of this page, if I can get close enough to see it, is what pins could I get? So you click on this because I have the pen. What pins could I get for this pen if I wanted to trade it? Remember, I have 2. Okay. These are the pens that people have for trade for this particular pen. Now, if you're interested in this, in trading, you would just it's different. Okay, it's different since I looked at it last. Let's just say you're interested in this pin, click it. If you're interested in this pin, click it. Now, Up here it says submit. Or maybe it's down here. These are all the pens that people are willing to trade or possibly trade for that pen. There's a lot of people that want it, have it on their want list. Doesn't mean they're going to trade by any means. Anyways, as soon as you're done trading, and like I said, this I haven't looked at this in a while because I haven't needed to, but is there a thingy? Yeah, there's a thingy right there. Okay. So that's how you basically, now in the little box here, down at the bottom when you're done, it's going to have a submit button. And then you'll get a single line of everything you've asked for, and it will have sent that to each person. Right here, you can say things like, this is a note box to the person that you are trying to trade with. So that's that. Now, let's go back and I'll teach you something really nifty. One more. One more. Okay. You have a button here. Right there. That says gallery. Now, if you click on that, what it's going to do is show you the newest pens. Now, this doesn't really mean this is all the newest pens, because it can get very frustrating when you're looking for a pen because you want to say, oh, I have this pen, or I want to trade this pen, or whatever it is. But these are basically the newest pens that Disney has. Now, if you click over here, because this is just the newest pens. These are all very popular. It's the pen trading nights. Sometimes it's a special edition, and Paris does a lot of them. Then, if you don't see something, and maybe it's not quite brand new, view all pens. This will literally show you every single pen that is on the site. This is a set right here. I just want to show you. Oh, you know, I think I showed you already when I showed you some of my pens. But this is really an awesome site. Oh, that's so cute. Stitch Halloween pen set. It's a lounge fly. And they sell these around. I think sometimes, let's see what we can see. Adorable. It's a 2-pen set. Okay. It's a 2-pen set, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to see. It was released in September. And I can't see where you can buy. Oh, I see. It's a box lunch special edition. This is kind of a new thing. Usually Disney pens are sold through Disney. But they've kind of I think that is so adorable. They kind of have branched out into other companies blah, blah. Hot Topic has some Disney pens. I was in there the other day. All they had was the rose, the covered case rose from Beauty and the Beast. But sometimes they have some really cool things in there. Loungefly, as it says down at the bottom, was from Loungefly is from Box Lunch. So a lot of these first pens here are from Halloween. I usually go during Halloween, and I didn't get to this year, but I can still get the pens, no worries, because people will be selling them online. They'll be selling them on eBay, which you still have to be careful of, and I'll go into that in another video. But that is a very basic handbook, a very basic way of using Pics. Of course, you have to register like any other site, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows how to do that. Oops. Let's see. I'm trying to show you the front page. Well, that didn't work. Yeah, it did. Somewhere up in here. Okay, let's look at my pen trades. I'm going to have to X this out. My pen profile. This is, and I can't believe I almost didn't show you. This is probably my favorite part of, I do apologize if this is so shaky and so in and out of focus. My back's killing me right now and blah, blah, blah. No excuses. But this is what I can do. So this is my collection. No, I don't have my newest pens on here. If you see up here where there's a crown, that's because when I bought that pen, it was a Grail. You can see some of my Grails aren't going to be as important or as this is one of my Grails that was this one right here. That is from Cars. It's hand painted by the painter that did Cars. His let me try. Yeah, I'm just making it worse. His card is right there with his name and everything. Those are hand painted. It was an expensive set, and I had to have it, and I do have it, and it's on display in my front sunroom. Sunroom being a misnomer because we get very little sun, and it's certainly not bright enough to hurt anything. So these are my pens, all the ones I have, and I have 71 pages of pens that I've gotten online. I have many more that I haven't had a chance to put online. Also on this page you can say these are my wants, and it'll change over to what I want to trade. Well, I mean what I want to have. Oh, pen picks can be very slow, and it can disappear sometime. Not disappear, it just, you know, if they're working on it, sometimes you don't get a real big I'm just going to show you until it decides to pop up.